Hello, it's Mark. Welcome to Whiskey in the Big Thicket. Today we're looking at another Texas whiskey. Today it is Swift. Now, this is I think this is an older bottling. They've changed the label since then. They are in Dripping Springs, Texas, which also there's another distillery there. I believe Treaty Oak is also in Dripping Springs, and I think Treaty Oak also makes, or somebody makes a vodka. I think it's Treaty Oak also makes a vodka. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pour this, and let's see what we get. Okay, so I can tell you that Dripping Springs is in around the Austin area, which this is it's the Texas Hill Country. We don't have real high elevations in Texas, particularly where I live. I'm like 12 feet above sea level, and where I am, it's very flat. Whereas they get a little bit of hills there in Central Texas. They get a little bit of cooler weather. We get nothing here. I have like 3 days of winter, and it's like I might see 0 3 days a year, and only for a few hours at that. Snow comes once every 5 years. In the 20, 30 years I've been here, we've been able to build a snowman once. So, okay. Anyway, what else can I tell you? Texas whiskey is, a little different in that they can't age it as long because of the heat that we have here. So it gives it a little bit of different flavor, but there are a lot of Texas distilleries out there. You have them from Waco to East Texas with I think Garrison Brothers is in East Texas. You have them a lot in the Hill Country because they actually have a little bit of elevation, not a lot. And we have wineries also in Texas. I think Texas is the 3rd biggest wine producing state in the U.S. after California and New York, and probably will pass New York before too long. So anyway, this is 43% ABV. So this is the Swift single. This is a single malt, and it's aged in Kentucky bourbon barrels and Spanish Oloroso sherry casks. This one was distilled on July 25th, 2020. I can't tell if it's a 19 or 14, and it's 43% ABV. So I'm going to show this to you. So if you want to know what a non-chill filtered, less than 46% ABV looks like, you can see how foggy that is. I think maybe, I don't know if you can tell or not, but you can definitely see it's not quite as clear as you would expect from what's sold in as far as whiskey goes. So okay, so it's not chill filtered. I would think it's not colored based on how light it is, and if you're saying it's finished in Oloroso casks and bourbon barrels, that's pretty light. So I'm going to say this is not colored and not chill filtered, and it's definitely not chill filtered. So what else can I tell you? 43% ABV. Swift single malt is a handcrafted Texas whiskey. We take tight cuts off our hand hammered copper pot stills to fine-tune the spirit and by taste. Twice distilled from 100% Scottish malted barley. Each batch is aged in Kentucky bourbon barrels and finished in Oloroso sherry casks from Spain. The result is a smooth, buttery whiskey with notes of toasted vanilla and chocolate laced with hints of rose and ripe peaches. Enjoy. Yep, it's non-chill filtered. So yes, okay. Wine enthusiasts scored it 95 out of 100. Okay, so we will see here what we have. Okay, yeah. Whew. Reminds me of the beach. Kind of like there's a rubber smell to it. Doesn't have a lot on the nose. Wow. I do smell a lot of alcohol. A lot of there's some a little bit of oh man, that's not pleasant. Overripe peaches. Okay. This isn't great smelling. A little bit of orange. So I'd go more with like orange, a sweeter citrus fruit. Not really lemon or grapefruit. This is more orange, tangerine, citrus. There's more of a, ooh, what's that? Oh, mildewy, like old wood kind of smell. Okay, let's go into the palate. It tastes very like stale bread. Ugh. This is not pleasant. Stale bread, like sourdough bread. Like bad honey. Okay, it smells worse on the second nosing. Okay. Wow. There is a graininess to this, more than anything else. And again, this is an old, I think they've changed the label since then. I want to say it's 2014. I can't really read that. 2014, 2019. I don't know. What do y'all think? So, this is not good. This is like overripe apples and stale bread. You know, I think Fireball was bad, but I might buy Fireball before this. This is really bad. Oh man. We're gonna go with 3. Yeah. They got some work to do before they make good whiskey. See you next time.